we can hear from Tony Cruz. He's with Des.
Tony, what does this mean, defending this trophy?
Unbelievable. I didn't expect that it is possible to defend this title, because it's so difficult to win it once, but to do it twice in a row is fantastic, unbelievable.
Third in 4 years. Does this team now deserve to be remembered right up there with some of the best?
Yeah, absolutely. I think to win it 3 times in the last 4 years means a lot, and it means that it's not only a good team on the pitch, also off the pitch, and it's like that. I'm happy to be part of the team.
Ronaldo's performance again tonight. We're running out of words to describe how good Ronaldo is. 2 goals again tonight. Tell us what he means to you and your team.
Yeah, everybody knows that he's very important. I think as a team we played very good in the quarterfinals and the semi-final, and also today. But at the end you need that guy that scored to win this title, and he did, and he was fantastic the last 2-3 months. Unbelievable.
It's a sensational statement by this team that you've managed to score in every single game of this season, and against one of the great defences tonight you did it again.
Yeah, it not surprises me because we have a great offense, but of course we knew that Juventus is an unbelievable good defending team. I think before today they only had 3 goals against them, and today 4 in one game, so it's it shows our quality, I think.
Go for a third next time round, next year?
Yeah, I hope so, but I don't think about this today.
Enjoy tonight, Tony. Thank you.
Thank you.
And there's, well, thousands of people on the pitch at the moment, so I don't know how they'll discern which ones are players when they go up there. Everyone's changing shirts. The Real Madrid players have gone into their customary white shirts, but they'll be looking forward to receiving that trophy.
Oh, this is the moment now. You're thinking about what you've achieved. Also, if you're one of the main guys in the change room, you're thinking about the organisation of the party, the playlist, the music. But you just can't wait to get your hands on that trophy, get the medal, and just take it in. Listen, there's a few of these guys. This is their third.
Yeah, this is a reward for all the hard work, Gary. You know, the stuff you don't see in the gym. All the effort, the commitment, the desire, the highs and the lows they've been through all season, and this is the reward for all that.
And in many ways, a lovely non-pressured way to win it. The fact that they quickly got 2 goals ahead in the second half, didn't they, with a third one so quickly after the second, and then it was kind of they could enjoy the experience of the last 20 minutes, which is very rare in a big final. It's
especially against a team like Juve, you don't expect to run out with it like they did. But I think the second goal was huge. You know, they got a big stroke of luck with the deflection. It actually went a metre outside the goal and spun back in, giving Buffon no chance. But they're the little strokes of luck you need in big finals.
Loving that suit, by the way. Look
at great suit. Ian Rush, of course, walking out the ambassador this year as the competition is in Wales, and he walks out with that trophy. Proud moment for him, and of course another Welsh player will be winning a winner's medal again, of course, Gareth Bale. So a great result really in many ways for Cardiff and for Wales. They've put on a great show.
Unbelievable show. We've been in the build-up, all of us, you know, around the stadium, down at the bay, the castle. The whole show and the whole event's been a credit to all the Welsh and all the people of Cardiff.
Yeah, it's been great. There's been security issues from before the game of what's happened in recent times, and they've handled it fantastically well. I mean, we've been able to walk around freely. Loads and loads and loads of well-wishers. Both sets of fans have been great as well.
Everyone wants to talk to Ronaldo. Look,
is that William or Will.i.am?
I don't think that's the Chelsea player. I think that's actually the Black Eyed Peas guy I was singing before. I'm no expert on music.
Security just ushering off. Get out of the way. Come on, there's football.
He's asking Ronaldo, am I on your playlist? There we go. He's off. No. Well, the referees are starting to go up to take their handshake, so it's a good time to rejoin our commentators.
Yeah, thank you, Gary. Felix Brick and his team up there to receive their medals for being involved in the Champions League final tonight. I wonder what he'll think, Steve, when he looks back on the second yellow that he showed to Juan Cuadrado. Sure, we'll break that down a lot more in a few minutes' time, but it did seem extremely harsh at the time. And now Juventus are going to go up, and as is the tradition, it seems to be now, with the presentations taking place on the pitch, the winning team form the guard of honour, and the Juventus players can go up there and collect their losers' medals.
Yeah, as you said, it's the lads are saying in the studio there. Sad to see it. They've been on the pitch now for the last 10-15 minutes, watching how Real Madrid and the families are partying down one end of the pitch, but that hate will drive them on. It'll drive them to success next year.
It's the second time in 3 years that they've made the walk. They were beaten by Barcelona in Berlin in 2015. Again, they've lost the Spanish opposition, but last time they went away and they regrouped and restocked and they recruited superbly well, and in many ways came back stronger. And we've got to remember they won the title and the Coppa Italia this season domestically. It still does remain, though, 21 years since they last got their hands on the trophy that all teams in the Champions League want to win at the end of the season. So Paulo Dybala with the best years of his career ahead of him. You wonder how many more nights there'll be like this, though, for the great Gianluigi Buffon of 39, who's a loser again in a competition that he just can't get his hands on.
Yeah, that's the only problem, isn't it? Barzagli, Buffon, they're certainly coming to the latter ends of their career. It's one of those things, unfortunately.
There's a big cheer there from the Juventus supporters still inside the stadium when Dani Alves got his medal, and Max Allegri, who's
there you go,
not happy tonight. Yeah, you know what he feels about the evening.
Yeah, that medal that he received there is nothing, is it? Take it off straight away.
So it's a familiar situation now for the players of Real Madrid. Most of them were involved 12 months ago in Milan. In fact, 6 of the starters got it 3 years ago in Lisbon as well. As a club, they've been here 11 times before. They're now 5 clear of AC Milan in second place on the all-times win list, 6 clear of Barcelona, which I'm sure pleases them a whole lot more. A season that started with the Super Cup win against Sevilla, included a World Club Cup in Japan and a 33rd league title, now finishes with the first double of La Liga and the Champions League since 1958 for this great club, the greatest club in terms of winning trophies. It's a 4th winner's medal for Cristiano Ronaldo, a 3rd for others, including Sergio Ramos, who's going to get his hands on the trophy very soon. Luka Modric, Marcelo and Karim Benzema. And a 3rd as well for Gareth Bale, who completes the dream of winning the Champions League here in Wales on home soil. And it really doesn't get Steve, does it, a whole lot better than that?
Oh, it's fantastic for him, isn't it? I think we're all thrilled that he got on the field today. He's had a fantastic time since he moved to Madrid. But as you said, like 3 times in 4 years is a phenomenal achievement. Let's not get this wrong.
Ronaldo won the man of the match vote from the viewers as well tonight. That's the 4th time he's had one of those put around his neck. And Zinedine Zidane, for the 2nd season in a row, has led his team to the Champions League. And Sergio Ramos is about to do what all captains across Europe dream of doing. On his 522nd appearance for Real Madrid, he's going to lift the Champions League trophy for the 2nd straight year as skipper. He's the leader and the heartbeat of this Real Madrid side, Cristiano Ronaldo, the goal-getter, and he was so lethal again tonight.
Yeah, there we go.
So there's Sergio Ramos, taking his time, walking to the front of the podium. And Real Madrid have done it again. Champions League winners in Cardiff in 2017. 12 wins and counting for the greatest of all European club sides. Nobody does it better than Real Madrid.
Yeah. Brings back memories, but it's a wonderful achievement again. The poor Juve players watching them celebrate as the fireworks go off. Lonely, lonely place, but they'll live to fight another day. Well, congratulations to Real Madrid.
They'll be flying back to Madrid tonight. They're not going to celebrate with the supporters until tomorrow because they were so late getting home last season. But while the celebrations continue here on the pitch in Cardiff, we can reflect on a fantastic European season for a Real Madrid side who are the first team in 27 years to retain the trophy. Real Madrid are the champions in Cardiff.
Yes, Real Madrid, the champions, yet again for the 12th time, comfortably ahead of any other team in this competition's history, and they really are. It really is, isn't it, a great club?
Oh, phenomenal. Them stats, they're accustomed to winning, they expect to win. It's a truly great club. Expectations, and they carry them out.
And they keep delivering in different eras.
They do. You know, most football clubs around the world, the bread and butter is the league.
Yeah.
But at this club, it's different. It's unique, and you know, the Champions League is what has to be delivered. Otherwise, huge questions are asked. Managers get the sack, players move on. But this group of players just keep delivering on that big stage.
Okay, well, the celebrations will go on and on. Our coverage will continue.
Summer, they've got a big transfer window. I'm sure they'll be reshuffling their pack as they do, and bringing in more great players to add to the history of this great club.
Yeah, some great scenes out there now as well. They're celebrating with the kids. Ramos's little one inside the trophy. I hope he's not still in there now. I would let him out. Especially now they're shaking it around.
Yeah. So many people out there enjoying the night. Celebrations are going to go on for long and into tomorrow. Mac, and I'll tell you what it's like over in Madrid when you win it.
Yeah. What's it like that when you return to Madrid and one of those incredible
I was speaking to some of the security lads today. They said they're going to go home tonight, but they're not going to celebrate until tomorrow evening. They're going to go round the town hall first, and then they're going to party properly tomorrow. And they go round the Cibeles, the fountain there, and it's something to behold. But because they got back really late last year, I think they're going to do it properly tomorrow.
But what does this mean to Real Madrid as a player that was there for a few years?
Well, it just strengthens their belief that, you know, they're the greatest ever. You know, the fact that it is the duodecima, the 12th time they've won it, 3 times in the last 4 years. I think you have to go back to the Liverpool side in the late 70s really, to get that kind of momentum. Barcelona won it 3 times in 6 years. So this is another just step up for them, isn't it? You know, they're speaking to the president. Once they get to the final, they just think that we're going to win it again now. We're going to win it again.
And it's also very important for them, isn't it, for a bit of one-upmanship on Barcelona.
You know that as well as anybody.
Yeah.
When Barcelona went through their years under Pep Guardiola, you know, they would ram it down the faces of the Real Madrid players. So it's their little bit back at them. You know, there's been a lot between Sergio Ramos and Gerard Piqué this year. The fact that he's won again.
They'll be playing together in a couple of weeks' time. I think there'll be a bit of banter.
There'll be a few messages between them tonight.
Yeah.
But this is what it's all about for this football club, because, Mackie, you'll know better than us, but if you came here and just won the league for a few years and didn't get anywhere in the Champions League, you'd be dismissed out of the window.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
For a lot of clubs, that's enough.
Well, I mean, they do splash out and they do get the best players to come, you know, along with Barcelona. Those are the 2 clubs in the world that still attract the superstars, generally, aren't they?
Yeah, they do. But, you know, credit to Zidane, he hasn't really gone out and splashed huge amounts of money. I think they're in profit since he took over the manager's job. But I'm sure the president's going to back him with whatever players he wants now to make them even stronger.
I mean, where would you strengthen that side?
For me, I think they can get a better goalkeeper. I think
they will.
All the other places they're probably covered, but maybe they can bring in players that can strengthen the bench.
I think if
it's a scary thought.
If James Rodriguez goes, possibly Morata may leave the same. You know, that could generate 80-90 million pounds already for them to spend. There's talk about them trying to get, you know, a centre forward, and they are interested in Mbappe at Monaco, aren't they? But but I think that's certainly what they're looking at. But it looks all a little bit chaotic down there at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the only other place you'd say is Benzema. When you look at him in terms of goals returned, I think he gives you a lot more, and I think he's a great asset to this football club and to these teams, and the other players benefit from him playing. But if you're talking about just goals from a goal scorer, number 9 in the team, that's an area maybe you can improve in this team. And Mbappe seems like the guy they're talking about at the moment.
I don't think there's any doubt about the picture that the photographers want. They're trying to get Ronaldo.
He's used to having security.
He'll find space even there, wouldn't he?
He's used to having security to sort that type of stuff, but he can't believe it, look.
This evening, of course, all started, didn't it, with a Cristiano Ronaldo goal. We've become accustomed to that. Let's remind ourselves of how Real Madrid won this evening. And the first goal was a great move from Real Madrid, an element of good fortune with a deflection, but good stuff.
Superb run from Cruz, great hold-up play by Benzema, and Carvajal, who was my man of the match tonight, actually. I thought he was superb.
Head of Ronaldo.
A great pass and a good finish from Ronaldo. Yeah. Ronaldo didn't do nothing until he scored.
True.
And he's obviously deadly in front of goals, scores goals. But I think in terms of a performance from start to finish, Carvajal was superb tonight.
No, it was a lovely finish by him, wasn't it? I know it took a slight deflection. Ball's curling away from Buffon, who's slightly unsighted. But he just puts things on target all the time, doesn't he? There's no slashing at it high and wide or anything like that. It's just on target. And this was
what about this for a goal, Steve?
This was an incredible goal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ball doesn't touch the floor. Sancho's pass to Higuain, Higuain's layoff to Mandzukic, and then the finish. He had a poor second half, unfortunately, Mandzukic. You thought this was a crowning moment.